A Song of Ice and Fire, more commonly known as A Game of Thrones, is a franchise that I should have gotten into way sooner. I only got into a Game of Thrones like a few years ago. I picked up the first set of books, and then I read them, and then I got into the TV show, and watched up into season 5, never really fully finished the TV show. I didn't hear it was really worth it, and it just didn't end well, so yeah. And I can fully say that Game of Thrones is one of my, if not my favorite franchise, my favorite set of books to read. I go back to Game of Thrones a lot. It's the set of books that I can find myself just reading, any day. Honestly, they're just so good, so impactful. So it is. I'm not really much of a fantasy guy myself. I think I like the concept of fantasy more than fantasy itself. Does that make sense? Like, I like what fantasy could bring, but most fantasy stuff I'm not really, especially the popular stuff. I'm not really. It doesn't really tickle my funny bone. I did like Star Wars for a while. That's definitely more fantasy than it is sci-fi. I found myself, I like the more grittier stuff. The Witcher. I love The Witcher. The Witcher is really good. But most fantasy stuff, like, I can't get myself into, like, Brandon Sanderson. I'm very tempted to really try to grind through a few of Brandon Sanderson books just to see. But it doesn't appeal to me. I'm not really much of a fantasy dude. But Game of Thrones just tickles a certain bone in my body. Because I'm my type of fantasy. I really like the human aspect of it. What did George say? Like, the only thing worth writing about is conflict within the human soul. That's what I'm interested in. That's why I really like Japanese books, Japanese authors, because that is almost to a T exactly what they tackle. Those books, no longer human. They tackle such a raw human emotion and human suffering and human struggles. So Game of Thrones is right up my alley, dog. Sure, it has the magic and the dragons and stuff, but that's on the side. That's just flavor. But at the core of it, it's human nature. It's politics. Stannis Baratheon, a pivotal character in both the books and the show. After Ned Stark lost his life defending Stannis' claim to the throne, Stannis rose up because he is the rightful king of Westeros. Of course, he is my boy, Stannis the Manus, as a lot of people refer him as. He wants to get rid of that bastard boy on the Iron Throne and take his rightful claim. Because, if you don't know, back in medieval times, if a king lost his life, it is his eldest son that's supposed to replace him, you see. But these sons of the previous king, they're not really his sons, they're bastards. The queen was sleeping with her brother. Naughty, gross, disgusting. But that means all the sons and daughters, they're all a bunch of bastards. Not a single one of them were Robert Baratheon's own children. So naturally, it would go down to his eldest brother, which was Stannis. And that's what this video's all about, baby. I go back into the CK3 mod, AGOT. Oh my god, the best mod I have ever played. CK3 AGOT is such a in-depth mod, and it adds features to the game itself that the vanilla game doesn't have. Not only is it a full conversion mod, it adds so many cool features. I can't really see myself playing vanilla CK like hardly ever unless my friends really want me to. Anyways, this is a video of me playing as the Stannis Baratheon. Taking back the Iron Throne, baby. Against all the odds. I think I start with like 6,000 men while everyone else has like 20. Yeah, baby. About to forge those alliances. Welcome, gamers! Back to Crusader Kings! How we doing? I downloaded an extension mod, a little extra. I was scouring Steam Workshop, just seeing what's poppin'. Seeing what the hell can I add, Because I love the original mod for this game. The original AGOT mod, fantastic. Alright, it's a beautiful work of art. But I want more bookmarks, you see? Like, I want more. I want a little bit more flavor. And then I found exactly what I was looking for. Extra bookmarks. Now, I don't know how well this is gonna go because I've never actually tested this out, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. But
We have a goal here, gamers. Alright, there is only one true ruler of Westeros, alright? And that is Stannis the goddamn Manus. This is difficulty hard, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I've always wanted to play as Stannis, you know what I mean? I want to play as my boy Stannis in this game. You can play as Ned, which is awesome. Alright, I love my boy Ned. But Ned's playthrough is a little too easy, because he doesn't really do a whole lot, alright? In this game, in this particular game. But one of my other favorite characters is my boy Stannis the goddamn Manus. So I immediately I just been waiting for them to update the bookmarks. Alright, I want the War of the Five Kings. I want the Dance of the Dragons. But until they officially update this in the official mod, we have this. We have this little extension mod that I don't know who released it, but somebody made it. But I'm gonna try my best to get our boy Stannis the goddamn Manus onto the Iron Throne, baby. That's what I goddamn talking about. King Stannis, now embracing the Lord of Light, has learned disputed heritage of the boy king Joffrey Baratheon. The Iron Throne is his by right, and he has plans to press that claim. I've always loved the goddamn loading screens that they've added to this mod. And they look so official looking. It's so goddamn impressive. Let's see what we're working with here first off. Okay, we need to figure out first things first. Okay, this is like the beginning, the very beginning before war actually starts, huh? What about my daughter? Find a spouse, huh? Dorne! Holy shit. Actually, though, wouldn't that be the fucking move? Like, right off the bat? Get Dorne in here? Prince Tristan of Dorne? House Baratheon. I can even make him Martrinial. That's the fucking move. Goddamn, Stannis, you could have done better. Who's on my council? I want to see who's on my council. Florent, really? Sounds like a fucking loser to me. I want my boy Davos. Yeah, I want my boy Davos. Patchface, yes, I'm gonna force you to fight. 17! Patchface has 17 prowess? Holy good God. We're putting you on the front line, sir. Renly's probably gonna just backstab me, like the little snake he is. I'm not a fan of Renly. In the books, he's way more, I like him way more in the books than the show. The show made him like a little twink. You guys notice that? The show made Renly like a little twink, but in the books, they describe him, he's very clearly like a copy of Robert. The embodiment of Robert Baratheon, which is why people wanted him to be king so much, because he's so appealing. He's just like Robert, which also makes it more interesting that he's gay, because it breaks the stereotype of being like the twink, you know? This big old tough burly guy, this big man, he's gay as hell. I like that about Renly. And what he says to Catelyn in the books about just kind of like living in the moment, I found very interesting, to say the least. Anyways, I think the route is to get our boys Dorne into the mix of this. We shall declare war! At least we'll try. We'll see what happens, huh? Oh my god, it worked. We have a fat chance now. You know what I did? Because I'm a good old smarty pants. I let Renly keep Storm's End. And that swayed him to be on my side in the war. Raise the armies. I'll let everyone get raised up. Then we attack King's Landing. We'll do exactly what Stannis did in the show. Or the books too. We'll storm King's Landing through and through. This time we'll have Dorne and Renly on our side. There we are. The Dornish men are coming. Thank you, the Martells. Thank you, Renly. We have a chance. Hopefully the boys are distracted on Rob. Sorry, Rob. Renly, my boy, yes! This is the good ending for Renly. Renly doesn't have to die horrifically. Oh, there's those little bastards. I see them. That's a weird one. Renly, you could have literally married anyone. Why did you marry some weird Ironborn bitch? Literally anyone. You're goddamn Renly Baratheon. The Laughing Storm? And it's the coolest shit ever. Why do you gotta marry someone from this house? I've never even heard of this house before. Is that an otter as a fucking sigil? Sealskin? Tristan Sealskin? Renly, come on, man. You could have brought the Reach into this war. Yeah, the Reach kind of fucked off. The Reach has not participated in this war at all, which is probably a good thing. I'm coming for you, Joffrey. Oh, is Stannis actually gonna be able to take King's Landing? The Lannisters are coming! The Lannisters are coming! We must push on the Lannisters! Oh, they're scared. Oh, they're scared. Oh, they're horrified. They're horrified! Balon Greyjoy. You joined with the Lannisters, you absolute coward. Wounded Tywin? Oh, you're fucked. He's one-legged! Tywin is one-legged! Can I recruit the Crow's Eye? Oh my god. I'm gonna recruit him. Recruit as spy. Use my hook. I'll recruit him as my spy. I also want to storm in the mountains. No, the eye in the storm. Hey, damn. That's pretty fucking cool, I won't lie. If you guys don't know Euron, he's the shitty pirate guy at the end of the show that bangs Cersei, I believe. But in the books, he's like this fucking eldritch horror. He wants to summon a kraken, and he drinks the tea that the warlocks drink in that one place. I forgot the name. He is a monster in the books. Completely different character. I don't even know why they named him the same character in the show, because it's not even close. Long live the King Stannis. We fucking did it. Joffrey, he's 16 now. Yeah, Joffrey deserves to die. Tywin Lannister. Yeah, there's no fucking way I let him live.